Good morning. It is July 26th, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking it's July 26th. I am still behind on uploading the videos for Vlogmas. I'm like 2 or 3 days behind. But I fell into this last year too, that it's not the editing or the filming that gets me behind. It's when it's the upload and exporting times on my computer that, like, I sit down to do all the editing. I do all the editing, but then when it's time to export the thing, it takes like 15 or 20 minutes. So I don't want to sit on my computer and wait for it. So then I just wander away and then forget to come back to it until the next day, till I sit down to edit the next video. And then I've forgotten. All right, which is fine. I mean, Vlogmases get out. So let's see. I actually have finished objects today. I finished the one set of my Hobie Christmas socks. I popped the heel in, and I actually have the cuff started on my second pair. So those are looking like they'll be done sooner rather than later, which is excellent. Because I am wanting to try and get through the majority of my Christmas in July stuff. So those are my only finished object. Hopefully I will have finished my goal for the end of July is to finish those socks, potentially finish the Stephen West socks, and then be very close to finishing my League of Their Own sweater. So a League of Their Own sweater will be a push, but we'll see. So whips, let's see how it is. Still haven't touched the Stephen West socks. I'm making a pact with myself to start them on Sunday if I haven't done that sooner, if I haven't felt inspired to do it sooner. So I'll wait on that one until I feel inspired, or try and blitz them on Sunday. The A League of Their Own sweater, I'm mostly caught up. I opened last night's colorway, or yesterday's colorway last night. I didn't start it, but I opened it and it's ready to go. I keep ending up short on my repeats, or I guess my rows. I need 20 rows out of a color, but I'm not getting 20 rows out of a color. I'm getting like 18. So I'm just making it work because I don't want to do it. I don't want to run out, or at least not have a long enough sweater. So yes. So that means I'm knitting through about 20 grams of yarn a day, which is actually a lot of yarn to knit through every single day. I was crocheting through that much too, but I was folding it double, so I feel like this doesn't really count. So that's what I'm doing with that. It looks like it's a semi-fade because now it's faded into purple, but it's got some blue specks. So maybe it will be fading into blue by the end of this, which could be interesting. What else? I'm working on the Hanukkah sweater. I'm going to make my sleeves 16 inches, I think, because I don't really know what the yoke depth is. The designer wrote it in, or told me after I asked, and to be honest, I've only seen one photo of this sweater on somebody's body, and it was like a side angle. It wasn't a straight shot. The designer keeps only doing flat lays, which I understand why you need flat lay for color work, but I also don't know what it looks like on people's bodies. And it's like a belly button to shoulder shot, so you're not actually seeing the bottom hem of the sweater, so that's not helpful. But it's okay, we'll make it work. I'm just gonna wing it. I'd rather have my sleeves be too long than too short anyway, so that's why I'm gonna go for the 16-inch sleeves instead of 15-inch, because if they're too short, I'm either picking out a long tail cast on, or I'm having to detach the sleeves to extend them. I'm not very tall, So I'm only 5'1", so I'm thinking 16-inch sleeves should be plenty. When I design for larger companies and stuff, they ask for 18-inch sleeves. But my understanding is most models are on the taller end. They're 5'6" and above, if not like 5'8", 5'9". They're taller people. So yes. Haven't worked on the Christmas Gina at all, but I'm not really worried about it because the body is just the body. So that'll be an ongoing project for kind of mindless knitting. And those are all my projects. I'm gonna go running right now, and today is Lottie's last day of Frozen Friends Camp. She's sad that it is over. She was hesitant to go, but sad that it is over. Supposed to another scorcher today, over the 90s again. And then Lottie has ballet, and my husband says he's gonna grill something, but there's no gas in the propane tank. So I don't know how that's gonna work out, but he's got a plan for dinner. And then we're just kind of hanging out. That's about it. Catching up on knitting. My shoulder hurts. I think it's the chairs in Lottie's martial arts studio that were hurting my back, because this happened last week too. Fortunately, we've decided not to continue with martial arts right now. We've decided it is not for us at this current juncture in our lives. So we'll try again later. Anyway, for loads of reasons, mostly the time of lessons. Yeah, mostly the time of the lessons. It's just not great. Anyway, off to run. Just had this ridiculous realization. I have over 400 skeins in stash. If I use even just a skein a week, which is pushing it, a skein a week, it will take me over 8 years to knit through my stash. And that's if I acquire nothing else. However, hopefully stash will not exceed life expectancy, but that's too much. I need a plan. I need a plan. Granted, some of my stash are minis, but that's still probably somewhere around 6 years. It's probably still around 6 years. Okay, well, at least that's a more reasonable goal. Okay, by the time I'm 40, I'll knit down my stash. I'm 33. Okay, let's see how that goes. Okay, I'm back with another late night advent calendar opening. This is July 26th, and the colorway is Stillwell Angel, which is one of the sons of the players, is kind of like a little terror, but the mom always calls him Stillwell Angel because his name is Stillwell. And he's always like, he goes, "You're gonna lose," because they're not doing very well at the beginning. So I think this is gonna be blue. I can't remember what colors he wears, but I feel like it's gonna be blue, and it's gonna be like a turquoisey, almost like a this color blue is I think what it's gonna be. But let's see. Sorry, I have not opened this. I'm keeping this. Oh, I was completely wrong. Not even a little bit close. Like literally, actually the opposite of the color wheel of the blue. So it's this nice little variegate. I guess it's a variegate. It's got some pink in it, some orange. This will be interesting right next to the purple. See, I thought it was a gradual fade, but this is going from purple to orange. So I'm really liking it. My sister says it kind of looks like a popsicle, and I agree. It looks very summery. I really like it. It's not exactly matching for me, the colorway names, but it does look really cute. And I like, they're all colors I would have picked them. I like them all, but yeah, so this is July 26th, Stillwell Angel.